Hey, we're live! Yay!
Boom! What's up, everybody? How we doing? Welcome to
Hello.
our game night. Game
Yes.
night, game night, game night. As you can see, there are only two of us here today. It's me and
Yeah.
Ed Bowie.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we decided to try to pull out a two-player game for tonight.
that's right. That's right. And what is the name of this two-player game we're gonna rock tonight?
Altered.
Altered. It looks like a trading card game.
Yeah, it looks like
TCG.
a trading card game that you can play online, and it seems like it has a feature where you can scan the cards in order to play your physical cards online on BGA, which is kind
Yeah.
of so you can have physical cards and also play with them online.
Huh. I see, I'm kinda scrolling over the cards here, and I'm looking at the first one, which says Sierra and Oddball. I guess that's my starter deck here,
Yeah, that's
and,
a
it has a QR code right in the bottom right-hand corner, which is kinda weird to have it in the text box area, but, gotta put it somewhere, I guess, and,
yeah.
yeah, you guess you scan your cards that you own in real life, and they pop into your virtual deck. That's
Mm-hmm.
pretty awesome. I wish MTG did that.
Yeah.
I'd have such a bigger collection online than I do. Um, but yeah, we're gonna it looks like it's a 1v1 collectible game, but we are gonna use the starter decks today just to give it a shot and see how we feel about it.
Right.
Um,
So which one are
yeah.
you going with, Mikey?
Well, I'm looking at all of them. The first one looks like some kind of weird robot deck, like artifact robot thing. The
Mm-hmm.
second one looks like a some kind of burn attack quick deck
Mm-hmm.
here. Third one looks like there's a random dice roll involved, so I skipped right past that one. Um, this big beefy creatures deck, I think, is number 4. This is all assumptions I'm making, by the way,
Yeah.
only by the ability that it has and like the picture. So,
Yes.
it looks like if you play Magic the Gathering, a white weenie deck over here with Sigmar and Wingspan.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one looks like some kind of like wait for your opponent to do something, kind of maybe like a blue deck Magic the Gathering. But like
Mm-hmm.
I said, all this is speculation. And by looking at it, I think it'll be fun to play the little robot deck. So I'm going to pick Axiom, which is headed by Sierra and Oddball.
Yep.
All right.
So
So that
that's
is my
Sarah,
choice.
Sarah and Oddball are your hero and companion, respectively. And I
Hmm.
think I'm gonna
Hmm.
go with Sigmar and Wingspan,
Yeah, I
and
think that's a solid choice.
I'll
I think it'll be
confirm
cool.
that one here.
Looks like you'll have a lot of little creatures just hitting the board all the time.
So what you'll end up having to do is you'll notice how they're in the middle. You have one side is your companion side, and one side is the hero side.
Mm.
Well, I guess I'll explain that in a second. You start off with 6 cards. They just dealt us 6 cards.
Mhm.
You're gonna pick 3 of these cards, and you're gonna discard them face down, and they'll become part of your mana pool.
Oh.
So, so your mana pool is gonna have like cards from your deck that you chose to discard as mana.
Okay.
Let's see.
So I have 6 cards and 3 of them are gonna be just flipped over from mana. The other 3 are cards I'm gonna be able to play.
Right,
Oh.
and you can see like I think in the upper left, it's a mana cost. So that was
Upper left, it says, yeah, I have like 2 different numbers in there. What does that mean?
yeah. Let's see. Hand
Is
cost.
it
The
2
cost when
different
it's
kind
played
of
from your
resources?
hand, and the lower number is the cost when it was played from the reserved.
Oh.
So it's
Oh, you can play it cheaper from the reserve. Okay.
well, some cards can, some cards you can't. Like mine, a lot of mine have the same cost from either location.
Hmm. All right.
But so the one that's like higher up, it's playing out of your hand. The one that's like a little bit further, like step back, it's playing it
Mhm.
from your reserve.
Okay. Huh. I'm recognizing some of these things here. Like, I have a card called Three Little Pigs. Alright. I'm not sure what the theme of this whole game is, but I saw another one named Amelia Earhart. So, Uh,
Well, the object of the game is that
uh-huh.
you're gonna have a companion and a hero. They're gonna stop at opposite ends of the center row, and the object of the game is to have them come to the same spot on the board. So when your hero and your companion get back together, you won the game.
I got it. So you're
You
trying to
gotta be the first
rejoin
one to
them.
do that.
All right,
Alright, I
let's
think I'm
do
gonna
this.
pick this card as mana, that card as mana.
What are the 3 symbols on the left mean? Like, are those the types of?
Well, okay, so those are the
They're
three,
stats, right?
they're just stats in 3 different areas. Okay?
Okay.
And it's statistic to call them.
Uh-huh.
They're whether they're strong in the forest, the green one,
I see. I
strong in
see.
the mountains, the brown one, or strong in the water, which is the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I see. I see. I
And
see.
in order to advance your token, you'll have to be stronger in a certain type of terrain than the other based on where you are. And I
Okay.
think if you're good in at least one of the categories that matter, you will advance.
Hmm. All right, I'm
Yeah.
definitely keeping that. I think that's good. I'm gonna look at this thing in here. Don't want both of those things happening. Discounts. Don't want discounts. Don't want that one is strong here. I'll do those. Okay, let's see what happens. I'll confirm that. I picked my 3 out of 6 cards that I want to be my. So when you choose your starting mana cards, do they go into a specific type of mana? Like, do you need specific types of mana to cast things?
Oh no, there's any old mana. So 3 mana, like
Okay.
it's just mana. They're not colored or anything, as far as I know.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything like that just yet.
All right. All right. That's good.
All right. All right. Let's
Not
let's
sure
try.
what that symbol does. Probably means tap. I think they have a symbol on here that's like the tap symbol.
I'm gonna confirm those 3 as my mana cards.
Okay.
So the other 3 will end up in your hand.
All right. And so so now it looks like I have 3 mana out of 3. So that probably means I have 3 mana per turn right now.
Right.
Okay.
And next turn, you're going to have the opportunity to take one more card and add it to your mana. You don't have to, but you may.
Got it. Okay.
All
Good to
right.
know.
So now that we can see the center again, you'll see that there's some terrain areas in the middle, but we haven't revealed those cards yet, so we don't know what type of terrains are there yet.
I see. So I don't know if
But where our companions and our heroes are, you'll see all 3 symbols: the forest, the mountain, and the water. So any of those will be suitable for using to travel. And all you have to do is best your opponent in one of those in order to travel.
Okay.
And each side,
Good
there's
to know.
2 different areas: the hero side, which is on your left-hand
And then a
side, and the
companion
companion
side, yeah.
side, which is on your right-hand side.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Ed Povey must choose an action or pass.
All right. So let's see.
Is drawing a card automatic, or do you have to actually use an action to draw?
So let me just go over a couple of the rule bit.
Okay.
The game has some phases. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
It start off with a phase 1 in the morning, where the first player marker changes. You ready your mana orb. You draw 2 cards, and then you can choose if they want to place one of the cards in mana zone. We kind of skipped that in the very first turn.
Right, because we already had a handful of cards.
Right. The next phase, the noon phase, happens. So if you have any cards with at noon trigger, that would happen.
Okay.
All right. And so one of my abilities of my hero was at noon, create a 1/1/1 soldier token, essentially. So that's why I put it in my hero's expedition. So that happened automatically at noon.
Okay.
Then the next step is the afternoon. And that's basically the regular part of the game where we're going to take turns playing cards or doing abilities that take an action or passing. Once you pass, that's it.
We go back and forth. It's
Correct.
not like I take a full turn and then you take a full turn.
You take an action. I take an action, you take an action.
Okay.
I take an action, you take an action.
Got it.
Okay? I think that's how that works.
Okay.
And playing a card is an action. And then there's dusk. If you have any cards that activate during dusk, then that would happen, and then you're going to do a comparison of the statistics of the characters.
Okay.
And then rest, night is kind of like your cleanup phase.
Mm-hmm.
All the things that you played will go to your reserve area, I think you can only have up to 2 cards in the reserve, and you can play things from your reserve as well as from your hand.
Okay.
So that's the quick synopsis of the structure of the game.
All right.
So I'm gonna do my first action now. I'm gonna look at my cards and try to think about which one of these look kind of cool.
All right.
I mean, they're all kind of cool. But you know what? I'm gonna try playing this one. It's gonna cost me 3 mana. I'm gonna try to play it in this expedition over here.
Okay.
And it created another token for me when I play it.
Great. Yep, I know what's gonna go on with your deck. I had a feeling just second I saw it what was gonna go on. All right, so I will. Let's see. Must choose an action or pass. I will choose an action. I might do this. And can I wait? I do this, and then I'll do it on the hero side, I guess. And okay.
So I can choose an action.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I have any action to play, so I'm going to click on pass.
Okay. I must choose an action. What is this? When you play a permanent with a hand cost 3 or more, you may exhaust me to create a Brassberg robot. Oh, I should have done that instead. Can I do this guy's action, or does he have summoning sickness? With hand cost 3 or more? Oh, okay. Hand cost is the top left. Okay. Boy, I really could have done better this turn. I messed up. I'll pass. Yeah. Or you may exhaust me to create a... Okay. I'll pass. All right. Oh, wait, that comes back? It's not in the zone anymore? Okay.
Right, well, come back to your reserves. So now we're at the beginning of the thing again. You got to draw 2 more cards.
Okay.
And we're now starting with you, because now you're the first player. You can choose, you don't have to, choose a card to place face down into your mana thing, and you'll have 4 mana now instead of 3. Or you can choose not to. But it kind of sounds like more mana, more better, but no.
Yeah, I will. So how do I choose it to be mana? You may discard 1 card from your hand for mana. Yep, I'll do that. Confirm that. Confirm mana. Okay, there we go.
All right, and now let's see. I got to do something similar. You know what? I'm gonna try putting. Let's try putting this card. All right.
All right.
So I got my noon ability triggered.
All right, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do it on the. I'm gonna do it on the other side there. The we're gonna have a landmark. Okay. And I'll do this. You must choose which effect to resolve. Invoke. Yeah. Do that. All right, and I'll do that on the companion side. All right. I played a big card, and that allowed me to get a free robot onto the board.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, cool. Very cool. Okay, let's see.
You got your little soldier boys over there. They're just gonna keep popping out.
Maybe.
So when a character goes into the, like, I'm not understanding where the things are. Like, did my character lose and go into the reserve? The Axiom Salvager?
It's in your reserve area. It looked like you can still play him, but I think
for 2.
for 2. I think.
Right.
I think so. Like my guy, I think I can play him for 3.
All right. So is that
Or I can play something from my hand.
did he go there because your guy beat my guy?
No, I think at the end of the game, end of the round, each expedition returns to your reserve, and you can have at
Oh,
most 2 cards in your reserve. So
got it. So the tokens leave, I guess then?
what tokens?
I have a token, Brassberg. It's like a robot, 2/2/2.
Yes, the tokens seem to go away.
Okay. All right. So I'm not going to build up a stack of tokens, and you're not going to do it either.
Right, because you notice that my tokens went away too, and
Yeah.
the only reason why there's another token there is because at noon I create one just because that's what he does.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'll have something similar going on. I have another different thing going on at noon, which would be resupply.
Right. I'm
At
gonna
noon, I'll
try
resupply.
something similar to what you've done.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try putting out this landmark. And
All right. I must choose an option or pass. What is the option here? Why does this keep lighting up? What if I click it? Yeah, okay. Well, it doesn't do anything. It just lit up for some reason.
mm,
I don't think I have any other options here, so I'm going to just pass.
all right, token fan. River of Gold. I'm not sure if we played that one yet.
River of Gold.
No, I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't think we played that.
All right, let's see. Now it's my turn. I have to do an action or pass. Don't know that I have an action to do. Doesn't seem to be highlighting any usable action for me. So I think I'm gonna hit the pass button.
All right, cool. Next round. So we're going to get 2 cards. We're going to be able to choose if one of them's mana, right?
You may, yeah, choose one of those to be your mana. Okay.
Oh, that's weird. Because I have a character that looks like they do something. Like, but it says like, it looks like I'm supposed to tap it or like use it in some way. What does that symbol mean? That looks like a card with like tilted to the right with a bunch of like energy marks around it or whatever.
Okay. Sorry. Do you have an
Like on
example?
my Axiom Salvager, he has a resupply ability.
Okay, let me see if I can look that up on the rule book.
We're learning as we go here, guys. So we
Yeah.
have good TCG instincts, but there's still a lot of different rules here that we have to think about.
Well, so River Goes the new BGA exception. All right.
Oh,
Definitely have to check that out.
yeah, faux show.
Oh, all right. Let's see. Abilities. A card played from the reserve gained fleeting. Fleeting means a card would be sent to the reserve, discarded instead. So once you play a card from the reserve, it's not going to go back to reserve unless you play something special.
Is that something?
No, that's the regular rule. That's not something to do with that symbol that you have.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
I'm just reading that little rule.
all right.
Okay, that symbol that you see on the thing that's called resupply means that act thing happens when you play that card from your reserve.
Oh, if I play it from my reserve,
You will have
put the top
trigger.
card of my deck into my reserve.
Correct.
Okay. All right. That's
what
weird.
resupply
Okay, so
means.
it only happens when I play it from reserve. Got it.
So an arrow means triggers regardless of where the card is played from. A hand symbol indicates that it activates when the card is played from your hand only. And then that symbol that you see there with the card with the like little arrows at it activates when the card is played from the reserve.
I see.
So
And you still have to make a choice here about mana.
Yeah. Well, you asked me a question, so
that's all right. I know you're gonna want mana. All
All
right.
right, so let's see. I think I'm gonna want to do.
Or you can just play both
Oh,
cards.
I got a mana card. Okay.
Yes.
Let me just put this in my mana pile. All right,
Mm.
confirm mana.
Confirms a mana. I'm going to confirm some mana too. I like having a bigger mana pool. Build
So,
my engine. Ortis recruit. Oh boy, look at that. You and your little recruit guys.
all right, let's see.
Choose an action or pass. Not sure how we're competing for who is stronger in that particular terrain. Is that what's going on? And
Well,
who's
you
stronger
have
in
to be
one?
better than the other person in that terrain that your token is in.
Right. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, yeah.
So,
And the
like
terrains are marked by the
example,
symbols there. Yeah.
on the hero side,
Mm-hmm.
you only have to beat me in one of those three areas, as far as I know. Well, I have to beat you in only mountains in order to succeed.
Okay, got it.
Only mountains will count there. While on the other side, it has to be forest. I have to do well in the forest in order to move on.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that part works, as far as I know.
Got it.
All
All
right, I'm
right.
gonna try something.
Cool, cool.
Let's try putting this over here.
Ah, boy. I feel like I'm gonna lose the game here. I have stuff I want to do, but it seems like it takes too long. But I'm not sure. I'm not actually not sure what's happening. So, all right, I will play something. Oh, you must resolve an effect.
Oh,
It's probably letting you play another little baby hero over there. All right.
I don't see an effect to resolve. So maybe I should have waited on that card, but we'll see.
Hmm. All right. I will play this. And I'll play it as a landmark.
Okay, that's what I should have played the other card, but it's all right.
And then I'll do this. I will
Wow.
invoke this. And I will go over to the companion side. Oop. Yeah, I can do it. Noon. So Noon is not here yet. This is our
Mm-hmm.
right. So that guy's 2/2/2, and that's 1/1/1. Okay. Wow, there's so many dudes on the board. I don't even know what to do here. Let's see. I have 2 mana left, so I could do I guess I could do this, and I could play it on the companion side also, I guess. Boop.
Go.
All right. And you may choose an action or pass. Okay, and I can choose an action or pass. I think I guess I'll pass. I don't see any actions to choose. Now it's afternoon. Wait. Uh-oh. All right. You must
So
discard
I'm
one reserve card.
gonna
Hmm.
see.
So yeah, I see my left hero is just sitting there, and my right hero is ahead of yours a little bit. But all you need to do is move 2 more spaces, right? And it's over.
Essentially, yes.
It's okay. That's
Let's try getting rid of all right, I'm gonna try this one. I have to hit confirm discard. Okay.
All right. And there's the new cards there. What does this thing do? Send to reserve target. Okay. Oh, what? Oh man, that's nasty. Okay. Oh, the name is too cool for that one. Mountains. Not mountains. Okay. Doesn't steal his contracts with a kiss. Okay. Oh. I don't know if I want that. Send me to discard. Okay. Send to reserve target character with hand cost 4 or less. Oh. Discard target permanent with hand cost 4 or less. Oh, that's nasty. But I am going to put that in mana, I guess. All right.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one.
All right, everybody. You know what I learned today, everybody? Well, I learned that different kinds of peppers have one name when they're just a pepper and a whole different name when they are the same pepper but dried.
Oh.
So it's cool. Like a poblano pepper is called a chili ancho when it's dried.
Ah,
All right.
interesting.
So let's see. Choose an effect to pay 1 and use to invoke Brassberg Hub. Okay. Or resupply 1 Axiom processor. Okay. Are you sure if you take this action, you won't be able to undo this past step because you will enter a roll of the dice? Draw cards from the deck or discard. Someone else is going to make a decision. Cancel. I must choose which effect to resolve. You know, I'm going to do it anyway. Confirm. Put Brassberg Hive. Wait, what is that? Create Brassberg robot and token. Noon Brassberg to do. Whoa, holy moly. All right. So now I have what? I gotta do this. You may invoke Brassberg at the hero side, I guess. Okay. I only have 5 mana left now. Oh, I could do that. At noon. Brassberg Hive at noon. So, okay, I have 2 lines of text on this card. The first line says create a Brassberg robot in target expedition. There's like an arrow that says that. And at the next line, it says at noon, create a Brassberg robot token in expedition. Does that mean both of those things happen and then this card goes away?
Oh, well, the one with the arrow is when you play the card, either from the
Right.
hand or reserve.
Right.
So you haven't played the card that's in your reserve. But then
And the other one happens at noon.
Right, the other one happens at noon when it's in no.
Okay.
We're already past noon, just an FYI. But yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. So.
Right. And Glenn just said Chipotle jalapeno.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Chipotle's jalapeno. I had another one today that I found out, but I only remember the name of the dried pepper, the guajillo pepper. All right, so let's do this actually, and we'll play this on the other side. Boom, like that. And then I can resolve this other action. Oh, wait a minute. Why didn't it let me resolve that action?
Oh wow, it's a 5 now. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
I got
That's
some
because
boost.
I have yep, I got boosts.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, because I have 2 locations out. The 3 little pigs gets bonuses. Yep. I
Okay.
get 2 or more landmarks. I gain 2 boosts. So he's a big daddy. Yeah, but it wouldn't let me play my my main character thing. Maybe that'll get it next time around. Usually I can play a robot if I play something that costs 3 or more.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's weird. Resupply. I could play this guy and resupply. Cost me 1. Or I can play this guy. Where's the mountains? So when I play a dude, he plays where? He plays on the spot
Well,
where my character is, or he plays just on my side, left or
well,
right?
you usually have to choose which side. Is it on your companion side or your hero side, unless it specifically says which side it goes to.
Well, I'm just wondering because like where it plays, because I have like stats that are not the same across the board. I have a 0 in one of the stats.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean I am not allowed to play it? Like, does that mean it's weaker if that one symbol is anywhere on that side?
I mean, I think it just adds 0 to that stat.
Okay, so it just adds all the stats then.
I think so.
All right, I'll do that over here. Okay. It's still not letting me use my boss thing. That's weird.
Let's see. All
Hmm.
right. Can I do?
Yeah, I really like these landmarks.
Let's see if I can. I'm gonna try something. And it's over.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, okay. All right. See, it's not letting me do that. That's so weird. I'm not sure what happened there, but I guess I don't have anything left to do, so I will pass.
Right, now, let's try playing the big guy over here.
Oh no. 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, it looks like you beat me over there. But I was supposed to be able to play a robot from Sierra and Oddball. When I play a permanent with hand cost 3 or more, you may exhaust him to create a Brassberg robot. I played this,
Where's it?
3 Little Pigs. My main character. When I played the 3 Little Pigs, it wouldn't let me play the ability from my main
When you play a
character.
permanent with a hand cost. Hand cost.
Yeah, 3.
Right?
See?
Oh
3 or more.
yeah. 3 Little Pigs has a hand cost. You may exhaust me to create a
Right.
Brassberg token in the target expedition.
Yeah, didn't let me do it. I'm not sure
Wonder
why.
why that is.
I don't know. I guess it wants me to lose.
I guess so.
Yeah. All right. You may choose an action or pass, Ed.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pass. I'm out of mana.
Uh-oh. Yeah, see, I don't see where there's like a way to come back or anything here. It's really weird.
Well, you had a strong turn, especially if that activated. But
Right, but I mean, there's no way to slow your character down or anything. Like it just once you get ahead, it's like a
well, I've
steamroller.
seen some spells with that they'll make people discard permanents and stuff like that. So that might be a way to disrupt their plans and stuff.
All right, max reserve slots, I guess.
Oh yeah, you have too many things in your reserve, so you're gonna have to choose which ones you want to keep.
All right, it's telling me which ones to keep. You missed discard too, so it's telling me which ones I need to discard. Discard that, and I'll discard that, I guess. Confirmed. Boop.
And I think I'll discard this one.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what I would do to stop you here.
I think I'm in
I
a
guess I'll just win every round on both sides.
good position at the moment.
Yeah. If the decks are at all balanced, then it's over.
And yeah,
Yeah, it's weird. Just wouldn't let me do it. I would have won that round. You beat me on the left too, and that's a damn shame. Look at that.
What?
I didn't even move on the left or the right. You moved on both.
You moved on one, I think. And I moved on both.
How is that possible? I thought only one of us moves.
No, on each side you compare, and it's possible
Yeah.
for both people to move. If you,
One each though, right?
right, one each, but on each side, it's possible for both sides to move towards each other.
You're saying I moved one and you moved one.
I moved, but each of my guys moved one closer, and one of your guys did move closer.
No, that's what I'm asking. How did both of your guys move and one of my guys move? Isn't it just a
Because it's
straight comparison?
different stats might be compared. I might be beating me in one stat, and you might be beating me in the other stat, and
I
that's
don't get it.
okay.
All right.
That would work. All right, I'm gonna
That's weird. I don't understand. Because you only move
and
one space at all.
that sounds pretty cool, but I'm thinking that is mana. I think confirm mana.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I got 3 cards to choose from here. 2, 3.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of cards left, but I've been using them and they've been getting me ahead. So no, even though I'm low on cards now,
Mm. All right. So what do I have here? I have 3, 4, 6. Do I have to do this? Resupply 1 Axiom reprocessor. If you take a second, you won't be able to undo this past this step because you will either roll a dice, draw cards from that. Okay, confirm. All right, puts that in the reserve. So I don't know how this is going to work, but. So we're past noon already?
yes, we are in the afternoon.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on exactly, but I will have to do this. And I'll put this on the hero side. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that was your noon effect. Okay.
What? That what I just did was my noon effect. Yeah.
I think what you just did was your noon effect. At
I
noon,
have 2. I have 2.
then,
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And my noon effect was putting those 2 tokens out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now I have to actually do an actual action. All right. Let's see.
Actual action. I wonder if you can combine decks. Like, in other words, I have my commander is like Sierra and Oddball, but I have like,
Hmm.
Ortis Troopers in my deck for some reason. There is a deck building element to this. We didn't have time, obviously, for
Right.
or the cards. All we had was the starter cards, so we couldn't really build a deck in front of you guys. But I would play this again when there's more cards floating about. I'm sure they have promotional free packs to get you
Sure.
hooked in and stuff.
Try playing this over here. And then I can target something to discard. I'm a little sabotagey bad guy.
Sabotagey guy, not cool. Sabotage, discard up to 1 target card from a reserve, and create a recruit. Wow, that's rude. So rude.
That was very rude.
Oh man, that's okay though, Ed, because I didn't only have 3 pigs, I had 6 pigs.
Wait, what?
Now see, look, I played this card, right?
Yeah.
And now it won't let me play my Sierra and Oddball ability.
See.
When you play a permanent with a hand cost 3 or more, which I did, you may exhaust me to create a Brassberg robot
Oh,
token.
I'm sorry. Character is not a permanent. Your
What?
Brassbug. You look at the Brassbug hub and the Axiom reprocessor. Both of those are permanent. Your 3 little pigs is the character.
Okay. Good to know. In Magic the Gathering, anything that stays on the board is a permanent.
Yeah, there's gonna be a little rule bleed with that type of stuff. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
But you'll notice your Brassbug Hive, for example, is a permanent as well.
But also, why did the 3 little pigs only get +1 instead of +2 like it did last time I played it?
Well, I gained 1 boost. If you control
Right, but
2,
last time I gained 2 for some reason, and I don't know
I forget
why.
exactly why. Maybe there's something else going on.
I don't know. Well, that's all right. It's over anyway. So you have too many little soldier guys.
Let's see. I'm gonna choose an action.
You have 4 mana left still. I only have 2, so it's game over. It's easy to see.
Yep.
So what happens with a draw? There's nothing moves.
Um. Yeah, it might not move with a three. Yeah. Let's see. I'll try putting this over here.
Okay. So yeah, that's a win for you. All right, I could do that. I have 2 mana left, so I might as well just do that over here. Puts that in the reserve.
Aha.
Yeah, it's game over.
Then I'll
Don't drag
put this.
it. Yeah, and it always highlights this guy, but I can't do anything, so pass. Now you still have
With the
mana left.
pass, right?
It's over. Okay. Not a fan of this mechanic about moving across the middle of the board being a win condition. Yeah. Kind of weird and kind of like runaway train situation.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But it also is
Too
you,
short to
you have
come
to
back too.
discard your stuff. So like at this point, if I didn't succeed, I would kind of like have to rebuild my resources because I had no cards left in my hand.
Yeah. I had a lot of stuff I could be playing from reserve every
Yep.
turn too. But yeah, I don't know. You rebuild your hand for free though. You get 2 cards every turn. You just
You
don't
get two
don't put
cards,
one in
right?
hand.
And then one of them
Right.
becomes mana. So basically, drawing one card a turn and one mana a turn.
You don't have to put one in a mana,
You
right?
don't. You don't.
So yeah, I did. I skipped 1 mana turn
Mm.
because I needed to catch up to you, but it was too late.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah, you should. It looks like you should always put a mana into the thing every turn.
It's the first, probably for the first couple turns at least.
Oh, I'd say for every turn.
Mhm.
Well, this deck anyway, because I would be getting more like I get more cards, like because I can play more. I end up with cards in the reserve, so I can start playing them out of the reserve.
Okay.
Like this deck looks like it discards cards on purpose
Mm-hmm.
to get them into the reserve, and some of them are cheaper in the reserve. So it looks like it's supposed to do that, but
It
I
looks
didn't really
like
draw.
yeah, you move one and I move one in this particular turn, but
Yeah.
I was ahead in the other turn, so
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you were so far ahead of me. I didn't realize how far ahead you were on the left side. I was like, oh geez, but I didn't really have anything I could have played
right.
to keep up with that. I played those locations so that I could, you know, I was trying to use the pigs, thinking, oh okay, like I had high cost cards, so I was gonna get up to a mana point where I could not have to put as much mana in, so I could play and get a free plus 2/2/2 every turn.
Right, but that's not a permanent,
But it wasn't. Yeah, it's not a permanent, even though it's there. It's like, physically there, but whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, they should use a different word for permanent, just so Magic players don't get confused.
Yeah.
All right, well, everybody, that was a lot of fun. Interesting. I have lots to say about this game. I'm not necessarily digging it up or burying it at this point,
Yeah.
so you have to find out when you tune in.
Yeah, well, yep. All right.
Mhm.
Thank
All right,
you.
later.
Later.
Later, folks. See you soon.
Altered. All right. I did like the fact that you can scan the cards. That's kind of neat.
That's cool. No, I think it's got a good gimmick for sure. If I went to a convention and they handed out free packs or whatever, I would scan them in.